multi-million-dollar plan to build Melbourne's missing link. A murder charge after the remains of a Frankston mum are found on the side of a freeway. 5 arrested after an organised fight spirals out of control on Flinders Street. Police swoop on an organised crime syndicate allegedly making guns with 3D printers. An Islamic centre damaged in a suspected arson attack. And bikers on the move to spread some festive cheer.
This is 9 News with Alicia Loxley.
It could be that there was another vehicle involved, and at the moment the police don't check the road to see if there's any very visible skid marks and everything. Whereas a statistical data unit would do that. They would check that all out. They would go, well, the bike is resting here, it's come from here, even though it's been a couple of days, we can see this here, we can see that there.
Good to meet you at last. We communicated a couple of years ago.
All right.
On the RACV board matter. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah.
You can read the book in the wrap, but I think you're better off just buying one.
Probably,
spend the money and I think the bike was better under the lights at the motorcycle shop.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Smile.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, and to you.
No, you say it.
Ah, joyeux Noël.
And best stress bike or trike or whatever. Okay? All right? Do it.
Ubuntu, which is African for I am because you are. And I think we're learning that, aren't we? I am because you are. I wouldn't be Bob Maguire the priest if it wasn't for you. See what I mean? They say, why aren't you in church? I said, I'm in church, you fool. So what are you talking about? I said, here, this is the church. Huh? That's what Christmas is all about. The outsiders became the insiders. Those bloody shepherds should have got nowhere near him. You see, because they weren't allowed in synagogues or in temples. But they were the first on the scene. The other lot was the three blokes who rode all the way from Persia. The three wise men. Nothing to do with church.
Bring it up.
See what I mean? They followed the stars, for God's sake, not the priest. They followed them, and they arrived. So to me, that's what this is all about. As often as we do good things for the outsiders, and especially the poor, and especially the young outsiders, because they're the ones we have to win their minds and hearts, because they think we've got no time for them. You know that, you've got kids. They're very suspicious of us. You know what I mean? But you see, if we stick together, Ubuntu, I am because you are. So I'm very grateful to the Mayor, Stone, and the City of Yarra for their hospitality, and also I'm very grateful to Vic Pol, Victorian Police, for their hospitality. Because we're all in this together, and Vic Pol have always shown highest respect for the civil society. And we can't do our jobs, any of us, unless we go hand in hand, isn't it? So thank you so much for being here today. This makes a big difference. If it gets on the telly, it makes probably a bigger difference, simply because people out there in mainstream society will say, what the hell is he sitting in a bloody surrounded by thugs? See, because they're determined. I know, but they're determined. The enemy is determined to separate us. See what I mean? So you've got a scared Australia, and if they're all scared of us, well then they can manipulate us. But we're showing today that that's not the case. This is sacred Australia, not scared Australia. So thank you, ma'am, and thank you to your council for being hospitable, but especially thank you to all the comrades here present. Thank you.
I just want to thank our main sponsors, folks, because without their help we wouldn't be doing this. And we'd like to thank Winslow Group.
God bless Winslow.
We'd also like to thank Harley Heaven, who have been fantastic sponsors. Villawood Properties, who were a sponsor last year, and they've come back again for more this year, which is great. And to all our stall holders and to our food vendors, they helped to make it a great event today. We'd just like to make a quick presentation to Father Bob from Paul from Winslow. They've actually donated 30 of these fantastic hampers full of Australian produce for the kids and the family. So we've got Paul from Winslow making the donation, and the 30 are going to be dropped. The 30 are going to be dropped to Father Bob's warehouse tomorrow. So that's a fantastic effort. We appreciate it very much.
But what you don't know is that in each one of those there's a baby. Have a look at that. Even I know what a bloody baby looks like. Big fat bloody. I've seen it. We've got 30 new recruits.
God bless you, Father Bob, for what you and your foundation do, and God bless everybody here for what you do and what you're going to do for people who need it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, folks, and we'll go back to the band now. And we've got some raffle draws and prizes coming up, so don't go away.
Good blokes and leather-clad ladies were happy to adorn their mean machines in some uplifting sparkle.
We like to put a smile on people's faces.
If I wore this in June, it would look a bit weird, but, you know, 'tis the season.
Lifelong charity man Father Bob was also along for the ride, but wisely resisted jumping on the back of a Harley.
Because I'm too old. You see what I mean? I can't get onto the wretched things.
The rubber and tinsel cavalcade cruised through the suburbs at a law-abiding pace before pulling up to donate their windswept toys and trinkets.
Just for the needier kids that probably don't get as much as what my spoiled kids do.
While it is a very friendly atmosphere here, there is one hard and fast rule when it comes to these bikes. You can look, but don't touch.
Always ask first.
And most of these hardcore bikers admit they're just big softies on the inside.
I'm harmless, gentle.
Emily Rice, 9 News.
Each rider carried a gift for a child in need as part of a mission to spread Christmas cheer.
They're not exactly sleigh bells,
But these riders like to put their own spin on spreading Christmas cheer.
Oh, I spent about an hour last night, I think, on both bikes. I think people just enjoy the Christmas, you know, you're driving, people on the road, beat the horn, kids get excited.
More than 500 motorcycles revved their way through Abbotsford for Father Bob's annual toy run. It provides hundreds of Christmas gifts to children in need.
This is all about fun, so that's what we're here for. It's a fun toy run.
Well, that's what we're doing it for. You know, it's all for underprivileged kids, and they, you know, if we can get them feeling good about themselves, that's what it's about.
And apart from causing a whole lot of noise, the toy runners say their decades-long event goes to show that not all riders are scary.
We're not all bad and mean. We're families. It's a great community.
We just like to put smiles on people's faces.
Estelle Griepink, 7 News.
But it also shows the community and people out there that guys that ride bikes and ladies that ride bikes, we're not bad people. There are some bad people, but then there's bad people that drive cars.
Today's ride is one of 50 to be held across the country ahead of the real Santa's arrival.
And showing their softer side, bikers converge for their Christmas toy run.